So which is conducting this faculty development program on research methodology. So we are highly thankful to all the administrative officers of MSPTU for providing me opportunity to share my experience with the wonderful audience. I have come to know that there are so many participants in the meeting. So starting with the talk, actually this is not like that. It will not be comprising any formal presentation. It will be, I'll say it will be kind of workshop. So if you are having your laptops or your computers along with you, and you are able to open your MS Word and Excel, then it would be very, very, yes. Then it would be very useful to all the participants, I hope. So coming to the, as Professor Yavindra told, I am also associated with the Society of Materials and Mechanical Engineers as a secretary to the society. So our society has a number of institutional members, including IIT Ropar, Swami Sarvanand Giri Punjab University Regional Center Hoshiarpur, Shahid Uzam Singh Group of Institutes Tangori Mohali, Baba Farid College of Engineering and Technology Basanda. And as he has already mentioned, we have organized a number of national and international conferences. So the list is in front of you. The conference is a series of conferences on advancements and futuristic trends in materials and mechanical engineering. It is organized by Society of Materials and Mechanical Engineers since 2006. So the next conference is being conducted at IIT Ropar once again in 2021. So the dates are from 9 to 11 December. So I would invite the participants of the conference, if they are from the similar area, then they are invited to submit their papers in the conference. Next, the society is also publishing a research publication, research journal, International Journal of Surface Engineering and Materials Technology. Normally, we come across a number of such journals which are paid, but it is not. There is no publication fee in this. So society is just focusing on to get the good quality work to be published in the journal. So the QR code is given here. So if you want to submit your work in this journal, you can scan the code and online submission can be done through this. Now coming to the today's talk, that using Microsoft Word in research. Now, actually, I had sent one message that I was trying to get some feedback that which kind of topics should I cover in the presentation. Because there are so many participants, some of them might be knowing the number of features of MS Word. So as and when you will be guiding me, I will be switching to the next topic. So the topics which I would be covering here: headings and the uniform formatting, navigating in MS Word, automatic generation of table of contents, inserting figure captions, automatic generation of list of figures, inserting table captions, automatic generation of list of tables. Dear participants, can you let me know that if you know all these 4 points, inserting figure captions and automatic generation of list of figures? Anyone among the participants who know about this? Because then if most of the participants are familiar with this, then I will not be covering in this presentation. Yes, can I hear a word of response from the participants? Yes, I'm still waiting.
Yes, any participants?
Pardon? Inserting citations and bibliography. So here we can also use the number of research software, different software for this. Window splitting and other common useful features. Mail merging. Mail merging I will not be covering here. and a number of shortcut keys which are highly useful in our work. And second, I will be trying to cover the MS Excel in research, be using MS Excel in research, different views and freezing the pane, cell referencing, using common useful functions, using match and index command for auto filtering, conditional formatting, data from text to columns and drop down lists, inserting charts, locking cells and sheets, window splitting, and other common useful features, and shortcut keys, of course. So I'll be switching to the Microsoft Word right now. I will be closing this screen and switching to the next screen. Yeah, I have opened a window. Is it my window is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, so this is a document that you can see here at the bottom. Let me open the annotations. At the bottom, so there are total 98 pages document, which is a sample document I have shown here. So in this case, if you want to go to any particular section of the document, I would request the participants that please don't make it a monologue. Try to convert it into a dialogue, because if I will be getting your responses only, then I will be able to move further. So anyone who can tell me that how can I see that what are the different contents in the document without scrolling down? So can I see the contents of the document? The bookmarks normally we see in the documents. Yes, among the participants.
Yes, sir.
So can we see the contents of the document? What is there in the document itself? How to switch to the different parts of the document? That is what I am saying. Let me start with the same. Now in this case, so there are this is chapter 2, suppose, literature view, and there are number of other headings. Material degradation, for example, I have given the heading, and this is solid particle erosion. This is another heading, right? So normally we type or we create our document like this. Measurements, I make it bold to look like a heading. So if I want to have a look on the complete document, that how the document will look like, means what are the different headings and subheadings in the document. In that case, what I can do, there is a simple options of creating headings over here. So at chapter 2, I will be taking my cursor to this chapter 2, and I will be just clicking on this. Now you can see the type of text has got changed. Type of text has got changed. But what is the benefit of changing this text? So I'll be showing it in the go to the view. Go to view. Then there is an option which is called navigation pane. I think you are able to see this option. If you are using MS Office 2007 or earlier versions, then it will be document map. The name to this option is document map. So here, this is the Office 367. So the option is named as navigation pane. So let me switch to the another view. Yes. Now coming to this, I will be opening this, making this open, navigation pane. Then I will be clicking on this. You can see at the left side of the window, there is a navigation pane here. This is called navigation pane. Navigation pane, in which you are able to see the entry, which I have just clicked on the heading. So what is the benefit of these headings that we are going to discuss right now? So among the participants, if anyone or most of the people knows about this common features, then I will be skipping it and coming to the next topic. So please let me know if there is if you know about this. Otherwise, I am continuing my content. So you can see here in this in the home tab. In the home tab, I had clicked on heading 1. So before clicking here, there was no entry in the headings column. So on clicking at heading 1, so you are able to see one entry in the navigation pane. So these are basically headings of different levels. So this is heading 1. You can see heading 2, heading 3, heading 4. It means if you want to create some heading under this chapter 2, right? So this can be used as heading 2. And if you want to create a further subheading, then it should be clicked as a heading 3. Let me show you on the panel here. Yes, so I'll be scrolling down. Material degradation, this is another heading. So I'm clicking at heading 2. Now you can see this heading name is appearing in the navigation pane. Now next I am moving to the next heading in the document, solid particle erosion. So I'm clicking on heading 2 once again. So as and when I am clicking at the different headings, heading 3, laboratory testing, heading 3, sorry, measurements. Then again, next heading we have test temperature, heading 3. So it is creating automatic numbers as well. Now this is another heading, heading 4. It is test temperature, or we can say heading 3, depending upon the document what is the requirement. So I am clicking at heading 4. It is also heading 4 and heading 4. Yeah, so I have created many of the headings. Now you are able to see all these headings over here in the navigation pane. So there are number of advantages of creating this kind of document in MS Word. That if I want to navigate between the different sections of the document, then I have to simply click over here. As we create the bookmarks in the your MS, what we say, in your PDF document. So these similar kind of bookmarks are available. So wherever I am clicking, I am easily navigating in the total space in the document. So I can switch over the different to the different parts of the document. Now coming to the next benefit of this, suppose in any case you want to make a change that this green color is not suiting to me. So I am just changing the color to red. Suppose it is suiting to me. Then I have to go to the another heading. Again, click here. Then I have to click on the whatsoever the uniform formatting you want to make. So it need not to be done like this. You can, I have undone the previous section. So it is again back to the similar same kind of content, the font. Now I will be clicking at red color font. Then going to the heading 2, I will be just right clicking over there. And there is an option updating heading 2 to match selection. Once I am clicking here, you will be able to see that all the headings, heading 2 will be changed according to the same formatting. Suppose I make it italics and underline. Now here, the heading 2 at another part of the document, it is not same. But at first heading 2, it is in the change format. If you want to make the uniform formatting for the whole of the document, then you have to click on the right click on this and click on the update heading to mass selection. So accordingly, this heading will be updated and it will be appearing in the whole document like this. You can see here. Okay, so there is second benefit. First benefit, we talked about the navigation. The navigation within the document is very, very easy. Second, if you have to create the table of contents, suppose this is your document and here you want to create a table of contents. So normally what we generally do to create a table of contents, normally we write it as serial number. Okay, then we type content, right? Then we type page number. Okay, so serial number 1. In content, you can write down the literature review. So this is normal practice if we do not use these kinds of features in the MS Word. But by using these features, so if you want to create the table of contents, it can be done automatically, very easily, table of contents. In this part also, if we are creating the table of contents manually, in that case, there is a number of problems, right? I have created here. I am giving a space bar over here. It is page number 2, suppose, then serial number 2, then I am coming to the second chapter, second heading, sorry, I can say. This is 2 and this is 2.1. Here I can write material degradation. So normally if we are not using these features of MS Word, so we type like this and we switch to that particular part of the document and see what is the page number. It is page number 11. So I'll be writing here as page number 11, then going to the next. So in any case, if you are adding some more content over here, material degradation and its effects, then you can see that this alignment is getting changed. This alignment is getting changed. If you want to fix the alignment, there is one option. Let us see at this option. I hardly think that some participant may have used this feature. Have you ever looked at this point? What is this? If you don't know, let me make it clear that what it is. Coming to this. So actually, in this particular document, I can adjust the tabs. If you will go there, it will be showing the option left tab. Okay, in left tab, if you will click over here, then it is showing an option, center tab. Again, you are clicking here, then it is showing a right tab. So number of options are available. If I will go on clicking again and again, then again left tab will be there. So in the cyclic manner, these tabs will be available here. Now, how to use these tabs? Let me show you. In the scroll bar, in the top scroll, horizontal scroll bar, let me show you here. In this scroll bar, you have to simply take your cursor over here and click here. Please be careful that this tab should be left tab if you have to adjust the tab to the left value. So let us see what will happen. So taking my cursor to that particular line in which I want to create the tab, then I will be clicking over here. Now you can see here there is a one symbol L and there is more number of tabs. Suppose right tab, I have adjusting right tab here Now, what will be the use of it? So there is an option which is showing me the different kinds of symbols that you have used. These dots are representing basically spaces, and this is representing the enter, change in paragraph. So I'll request the participants kindly mute your microphone. Nezuri Prabhanjan. So here it is enter. It is again enter. Basically, this is change in paragraph, which we normally call it as enter. Now, what I am going to do, see here. I have used I have created these tabs in this line, in this particular. So I will be deleting the space, and I will be simply pressing tab. Now this symbol, which you are able to see over here, this symbol is representing the tab, right? So I have created the tab, left tab over here. So whatsoever the content I would be typing here, it will be extending the text to the right side. Okay, let us see further what else we can do over here. Now in this case, all these are basically spaces. If I will simply press tab over here, now whatsoever I will be typing here, suppose page numbers, you can see the content is moving towards left. It is moving towards left. So it is not coming to the next line. Now, if I will be using the same settings for all the lines, then what I can do, I can simply right click over here. This is a page format painter. Just double click over here and just drag your select the lines in which you want the same formatting. Just press escape and adjust the tabs. And now I am replacing all the spaces with the tabs. You will be able to see now I'm switching off this. Now you can see that whatsoever I am writing here, earlier once I was writing, so this 11 was moving to the right side. But now due to these tabs, which I have adjusted over here, due to these tabs, this is right tab, this is left tab. There is one more tab which is called center tab. Suppose I will be using that also. Let me show you that. Suppose I have to write here date, whatsoever the date we have, 27/8/2021. And in the middle, I have to write down some notice or something like that. So there I want that whatsoever I am writing, it should be expanding both ways. It should be expanding both ways. So to do that, what I can do, I can use a center tab over here. Let's see that. Yeah, center tab over here. I have adjusted a center tab at 3 inches, and then again I will be pressing tab. So whatsoever I am writing here, it will be extending on both the sides of the tab. Again I am pressing the tab, then notice or reference number, whatsoever you are writing, it can be means you will be getting a uniform formatting in that. Uniform formatting can be obtained. So here I have covered the use of tabs over here in the MS Word. This is left tab, this is right tab, and in this line we had also used the center tab. So this is how the different tabs are helping us in creating the document and helping to format our document as per our requirement. So all the formatting will be very uniform throughout the document. So this is next part let me see the next heading of our presentation. Yeah. After this, generating table of content. Sorry, I forgot about this. Now, I had used this table of. I had created this table of content with a lot of efforts. But now I need not to do all these efforts. I can create it automatically. Just go to the references, and there is an option for table of content. You can see here table of content, right? So custom table of contents. There is a dialog box which is opening in front of me. So table of contents, and we have there are number of options: classic, distinctive. So which kind of table of content you want to develop here, that you can develop. Do you want to provide any number of lines over here, dots over here, or underscores over here? So that you can select. You can simply choose without any line. So just click over here, OK. So the table of content is in front of you. So I hope this is a very good feature. If you have not used this feature in MS Word, then table of content can be created automatically with a single click. Okay. So in this case, so whatsoever the table of content you have developed, if you want to switch to that particular part of the document, simply press Control and just click on the entry in the table of contents. So you will be immediately reaching to that particular section of the document. Now, suppose here I am making some changes. Now, let us come back. Now, please make a note over here. Solid particle erosion, the page number is 13. Laboratory testing, page number is 14. Measurement, page number 15. It is automatically coming into the picture. So if I am going over there in the measurements, it is at page number 15. Suppose I am pressing enter and making it to shift to the next page, means to the page number 16, suppose. So there are two types of taking the text to the next page. One option that I have used, I have simply kept on pressing the enter. Second option, we can create a page break. Instead of pressing enter again and again, I can simply use a page break. The shortcut key for that is the control enter. Control enter. So I'm directly switching over to the next page. You can see over here. So in this case, if I'm writing something over here, so the content of my next page will be remaining at the beginning of the page. Okay. So now one thing more I want to convey here, that page number has got changed here. Earlier it was 15, now it is page number 16. Now let us see what is there in the our table of content. Still it is showing page number 15. Now how it can be updated? I will simply press F9. F9 is the function key, F9. Now here it is asking me update page numbers only or update entire page table. So if I am pressing entire table, then it will be automatically updating the page numbers as well as the content. Suppose in the measurements, I am writing measurements of particles. Anything I have made the change. And coming back to this, so I would request the participants to kindly keep their microphones muted. And if you know about this and want me to skip this part of the lecture and move to the next topic, then please let me know, because I don't know how many of you know all these features about the MS Word. So there will be total wastage of time if you know all these things and I'm just repeating all these things for you. So I had made a change over here, measurements of particles. Okay. Now in this case, in my table of contents, it is still showing measurements. So what I have to do, I have to simply press function key F9. So once I am pressing F9, this dialog box is again appearing in front of me. update entire table. Okay. So automatically, whatsoever the changes you have made in the your headings in different sections and subsections, that will be appearing in your table of contents. So you need not to look after your table of contents. You can simply click over there, and this whole thing will be available to you, ready for your next work. So is it clear to the participants? Yes, Kamal Goyal, you raise the hand. Participant Kamal Goyal, you raise the hand. Is there any query?
No, it's okay, sir.
Okay, okay. Right. So next part that I'm going to move, that is the figure captions. Normally we write the figure captions. Suppose this is a figure in the my work, and I want to give a figure caption over here. Then I normally write a figure 2.1, right? Whatsoever the content is there, that I will be typing here. Then this. So now if I have to cross-refer this figure, I have to cite the reference of this figure, then I will be looking at figure 2.1. It is very clear, like so and so, so and so, so and so, right? So this is normally what we do in the MS Word document by creating our document in MS Word. Now in this case, if you are using the inbuilt feature of figure captions, then your work will be very, very easy, because suppose you have created 50 figures in the document, right? So you are giving the figure number 2.1, then figure number 2.2, then figure number 2.3, and likewise you are moving to that. Abhishek Chaudhary, you were speaking something? Kia, is there any query from the participants? I again request the participants, if there is any query, or if you want that you know this and you want to skip this part, then I will be switching to the next topic of the talk. Okay, because I don't know how many of you know about all these features. So if there are 50 figures in this, and due to some amendments, due to some changes, you have to delete this figure from here. You have to delete this figure from here. In that case, what will be seen? All the rest of the figures you will have to rename on your own. Means 2.2 figure number. Then next figure, that was figure 2.3. It is to be 2.4 is to, it is to be changed to 2.3, and like that. Okay. Okay. So there is a lot of problems in that. So if we are using the figure caption option in the MS Word itself, then what we can do, we can simply go over here, select the figure, go to the references, right? And there is an option for figure caption, insert caption. So once I will be clicking at the insert caption, I hope you are able to see this option. I have just clicked over here, figure caption. Then this kind of dialog box will appear. Am I not audible? Participants?
Sir, you are
Audible, sir.
Okay, I'm getting a chat message that I'm not audible.
Audible, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So you are giving response. Is it coming fruitful to you whatsoever we are discussing?
Yes, sir, very.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Actually, your single response boosts up my morale, so that whatsoever I am discussing, that is giving you some benefit. Otherwise, there is no use of coming over here. Thank you, thank you. So there is a figure caption over here. Now, what we can do in this, let me show you. This is figure 1, but I want to give it the figure number according to my section name. Then going to this labels, list of labels which are already there. I am able to see over here, then many number labels are available. Already there is a label to figure 2 point, right? If there is not the label is not available of my kind, then I can simply click on new label. I will simply write it here as figure dot whatsoever I want to create a label, figure dot. Then suppose I want to give it a name as suppose 6 point. Suppose my chapter number is 6, and I want to give a label as figure 6 point. The afterward numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, it will be taken care by the MS Word itself. Then I will be clicking at OK. Then click OK. Now you can see that will be a text box created over here. Simply delete this additional space. Now write down the caption. So suppose it is erosion mechanism of the whatsoever the content is there. You have written the content. Okay, so you have created a figure caption by using the feature of inbuilt feature of the MS Word. So in this case, I suggest that you should group these two. That click on the figure, then press and hold the shift key, then click on the text box. Right click over here and go to group and group. This is a quite common option. I hope most of the people must be knowing about this. Now, how to cross refer this? Looking at figure number 2.1, don't write yourself. Here you can go to the cross reference. You can see the option available here. Let me indicate with the help of marker annotation. Cross reference over here. Click over here. Cross reference. Okay. Now it is showing something different. It is showing my heading, numbered items. Now reference type, click over here and go to your created heading. You created a heading of figure 6 point. Click over here. So how many figures you have created or captions you have created using this particular heading? The list will be available in front of you. So I have created only one. So the list is available here. I will be just clicking over here, not entire caption. I will be using only label and number. Right? Click over insert, close. Now you can see this cross reference is automatically appearing over here. You have not to write it over here because I will be discussing about this. Because if you are writing yourself, then in case you are deleting any figure in between, then you have to make all the changes manually. So let us see that how it will be helping me. So I have created a cross reference here. Now you can see that there is a gray colored background over here. This gray color background is basically showing that this is not a normal text. This is not a normal text. It is a MS Word field. These fields are created automatically, or you have used some features of the MS Word which are inbuilt, and according to that you have created this kind of field. So it is recommended that never make any manual changes to that. Never make any manual changes to that. Suppose you are making and writing something over here. It is not recommended. You should not write it over here because it is a field which is created automatically. So further, suppose you want to mention the same figure anywhere else in the text, recalling the concept explained in figure. Again, I want to use I had copied the same content. I had copied it, figure 6.1, and I had just pasted it over here, Control V. So you need not to go again and again to the cross reference and selecting that particular caption from the list. So it can be copied and pasted. There is no issue at all in this. Now, coming to the next figure. So whatsoever I want to explain, I need to go over here. Now this is a figure. Now I will be creating a caption, insert caption, right? Figure 6.2. Okay. Now you got the caption over here. Whatsoever the content you want to write, you can write over here. Now this is the second figure caption. Apart from this, instead of again and again copying the using the insert caption option from here, you can do one thing. You can simply delete it. What I will be doing, I will be copying the first caption, figure caption, which was created. Control C. I am just selecting the text box for the figure caption, and I am just pressing the Control C from my keyboard. Now coming to the next part of the where your figure 2 is available, I will be simply pressing Control V. So on pressing Control V, the same text box would be appearing over here. Now press Shift and click on the figure. Group these two. Right now here the figure number is 1. Please don't make any manual changes over here, because it is, you can see that it is highlighted with gray color. It means it is a field. It will be updated automatically. Now this content, this is not highlighted. You can see I am moving my cursor on this text. Now this text you can change. So this is figure 2 caption. Okay. So this changes you can make over here. Now how it will be helping me. Now again, looking at figure 8.1, or I will be writing here as 8.1. I will be choosing the last one figure caption 6.1. Now this is figure caption 2. Actually, I am using some shortcut keys in order to save the time. So this is 6.1. You can see that this is caption 6. This should be caption 6.2, and this is for the previous figure. Now how to change it, how to update it. To update this figure number automatically, you have to simply press Control P. So once you will be pressing Control P, you have not to print the document. You have to simply press Control P, and it will be opening the view of the document which you can print. Now coming back, you will see that all the figure captions will be updated. The numbering will be ordered automatically, 1, 2, 3 sequentially. Suppose you are taking this figure. I have deleted this figure, and I am taking this figure before 1, before figure 1. Okay, I have taken the figure 2 before figure 1. Now what I simply need to do, normally what we do, we change this 2 to 1, we change this 1 to 2, but here you have not to make any manual changes. What you have to do, you have to simply press Control P and come back. You will see that all the figure captions have been numbered according to the requirement. So if intentionally you want to make the mistake, even then it will not allow you to make the mistake. So such a wonderful system is available, which is available in all the versions of versions of MS Word, MS Office. So this is a wonderful feature. Now coming to that, this was figure 6.2. I have already mentioned figure 2. Now we had referred it somewhere in the text. This was 6.2. Now it is again showing 6.2, but now we know that we were referring to figure 6.1, which was earlier 6.2. Now how to change it? I will simply press Control A. What the Control A will do? Control A will select all the text in the document. Now what you have to do? You have to press simply function key F9. So once you will be pressing F9 key, then what will be happening? it will be updating all the fields which are there within the document. Either it is table of content, or it is your cross-referred figures, or it is anything what you have, whatsoever the fields you have used over here. These will be updated according to the current scenario, but according to the current situation. So I'll be pressing over here entire table. It will be updating the table as well as all the cross-referred figures. Now you can see that this was figure number 6.1, which is now 6.2, because I had cut the figure number 2 and pasted it before figure 1. So earlier it was figure number 6.1, but now it is figure 2, right? But this figure 2 is now updated as figure 1, and accordingly its cross references has been updated according to the current situation. So I hope it is understood to all the participants. Yes. Can I hear a word of response?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So is it good enough, or something else is required?
No, sir, very good.
Very good. Okay. Now coming to the next part, I will be going beyond this. It is not that good. We will be working on the table of contents. There is one more problem the students are facing, that they have to write the list of figures. Okay. Then where number of problems are there, we have to again go to the different pages. What is the caption of the figure? We usually copy it, right? We write it here as figure 1 or 6.1, right? You can also make some mistakes over here. Then you have to write down the page number, at which page it is available. It is available at page number 11. So this is how you develop the list of figures. Okay, now leave this all. We are not going to do our work like this, because we have already done our work in a smart way. Now this list of figure, let me create a heading over here. Now this is also available. You can see in the navigation pane. Look at the navigation pane. I have simply clicked on the this heading 1, and you got an entry in the navigation pane. So it makes the overall content visible to you, overall picture very much visible to you in the form of bookmarks. Okay. So now coming back to our discussion, what we were discussing. Now we will not be creating our list of figures like this, the way we were creating, this way. Okay. So what I will be doing, I will be simply going to the references. Okay. And I will be creating insert table of figures. Okay, let me delete this annotation. Yeah. Then coming to the list of table of figures. Now this is again, number of options are available: classic, distinctive, which kind of look you want. Just choose it. Which kind of figure? Which you need to select the figure label, because for different chapters there will be different labels. For chapter 1 it will be figure 1 point something. For chapter number 2 it will be figure 2 point something, like that. So suppose I am selecting you here figure 6.0, 6 point, sorry. Then just click OK. All the figures which are labeled with this particular kind of caption, with this kind of label, these will be enlisted over here. Now you can see when I am clicking over here, it is giving a background of light gray color. Means it is a field which is created automatically. You are not allowed to make any changes over here. Suppose this caption is not written correctly over here. You want to make some correction in the document itself. You have made a number of changes over here. Okay. Figure 2 changed to figure 1. Okay. So normally what happens, at the last moment we forget to change this list of figures. So it will be remaining like this as such. So we are not going to make any such mistake. So two options that you have to run again and again before printing the document: Control P That will be updating all the figures sequentially. Coming back, then now again you can see this figure caption has not got updated. Now what is the next option? Control A, selecting all the content in the document, then pressing F9. Now coming to the update entire table. Okay, okay, okay. Because there are number of tables, table of content is there, list of tables is there, list of figures is there. So it will be asking again and again you have to choose that you have to update the entire table. Now you can see that whatsoever the changes I had made in the figure caption 1, that has got updated in the list of figures as well. So I need not to take care of all these things. So these are pretty useful and very wonderful things which I could find in the which I could see in the very much beginning. So I found these things very interesting, and they reduced my work like anything. So is it clear to all the participants? Should I proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
Okay.
Sir, there is another key like Control F9 substitutes any other key.
No. Actually, once you have to sequentially change the let me again explain it. Once you have to change the serial number of the figures, for that you have to press simply Control P. Control P is normally the shortcut key for printing. Come back, all the figure number sequences will be updated accordingly. Suppose, let me do one thing more change. Suppose I am cutting it over from here. That will make you understand in a very effective way. So let me paste my figure over here. Right now you can see that I have again changed my sequence. So this was earlier figure 2, right? अभी मैंने इसको figure 1 करना है, ये पहले के मुताबिक figure 2 है. Now this is earlier, it is figure 1. Okay, so what we can do over here, I have to change it manually otherwise, but I am not going to make it manual. So I will be, there are two options. I am using the second option, Control A. Now pressing function key F9, update entire table once again, update entire table once again. Now you can see the figure number has not got updated. It should be 1 and it should be 2, but it is not updated here. So what we need to do, first of all, we need to press Control P. So once you are pressing Control P, coming back, you will see all the figure numbers will be sequenced automatically. Have you seen the
Okay,
change
sir.
in the?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Now the option that I used earlier before Control P, now I need to use that option, because the cross references wherever I have put over here, for updating these cross references, I need to use Control A, then F9, then entire table once again, because I have used 1 or 2 or 3 tables over here, table of contents and table list of figures. Now you can see this was earlier 6.2, now it is 6.1. Basically it is not looking into this that at which serial number you are placing it. It is referring to the same figure. Either it is at 6.2 or it is at 6.3 or it is at 6.4. So accordingly, it will be updating the number in the cross reference. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the third part, coming to the third part, that is our tables. I I hope I have not missed that. I had used one table over here as well. Let me go to the table. Let me search it. No, no. Sorry. Table is not. So we will create a table. Let us see. One thing more. Let us quickly create a table. How to quickly create a table? I will be simply pressing plus, then minus sign, then plus, then minus sign, then plus, then minus sign, then plus. Just press enter. Table is created. Do you understand that? How I created the table? I hope it is clear. Once again, I am coming back. Whatsoever the plus symbols you have created, that will be creating your number of columns accordingly. Okay. It means wherever you have put a plus sign, it will be representing a columns. Okay. So how many columns you want to create? How many rows you want to create? Rows can be extended later on, but for the format of the table, I'm just pressing enter. Okay. So normally we write table 6.1. Okay. 6.1. Whatsoever the option, table original table 1. Okay. So whatsoever the content is there, you can increase the number of rows over here. Can I request the organizer to please take care of the participants who are getting admitted later on, because I have to admit them again and again, because that pop-up appears in front of my screen. So I'll be highly thankful if you will help me in that. So table, okay. Now, instead of using this, once again, I will be using the select the table, go to the next insert caption. Now here I will be using the table. Now 6 point, table 6 point is no entry over here. I will be simply pressing on caption, new label, table 6 point. Numbers it will take here. Now below the selected item or above the selected item, I will be selecting above the selected item, because I have to write the caption of the table above the table, and for figures it is below the figure. Okay. Okay. Now, so it will be created automatically. Okay. This space can be deleted. Now this is original table 1. So I am just keeping this content over here, and this is original table 1. Okay. Suppose this table is again here with me at this point, and now again I can do, I can simply copy this table caption, just paste it over here. Okay. This is original table 2. Okay. Now how this will be updated? Table 6.1, Control P, come back and see it has got updated. So simple. Control P, come back, and you will see it has got updated. Now suppose the data given in table 6.1, right? I want to cross-refer table 6.1. Then again, go to your cross-reference. Then we have to choose here table 6 point. 2 entries are here. We have created 2 entries. Only label and number. Just paste here, you will get the data given in table 6.1 is the original table 6.1, which is different from the data in. Here I will mention insert cross reference 6.2. Again only label and number, no need to select again and again. Okay. different form data in table 6.2. Now, what I am going to do, I am just making it blue, which is created automatically by this blue, and I am creating also this as blue, just to let you know. Now, one thing more. Suppose the table is at page 11. The table 6.1 is at page 11, and the table 2 is at page 13. Now at page 13, you are cross-referring these table 6.1. If immediately you want to go over there, you want to see what is table 6.1, then simply press Control and click over here. Now you can see, let us see the cursor. I am keeping my cursor at table 6.1. I am pressing Control. Once I am pressing Control, then it will be converting into hyperlink. Click over here. Sorry. Click over here. You will be immediately taken to that particular table. You can see what is there in the table 1, which you are referring at some other page. Now, if I want to immediately go back to my previous editing position, please listen to me very carefully. If I want to go back to my previous editing position immediately without making any delay, right? Then there is a shortcut key. Please note down: Control Alt Z. It is Control Alt Z. Now you can see my cursor is, where is my cursor? Where I made the previous editing. Where I made the previous editing, it was changed, the color was changed to blue. And here my cursor was resting in the previous position. So if I am switching to any other window or any other, not window, or any other part of the document, suppose here I am at page number 13. Please look at this at page number 13. Suppose I am I just want to see some part of the document which is there in test temperature. I want to copy some data from here, Control C, and I immediately want to come back to my previous editing position. Then simply press Control Alt Z. I will be immediately switching back to the previous position where I was. Again, press Control Alt Z. It remembers 4 previous editing positions. So my previous to that, what was my editing position? This was my editing position. So cursor is immediately coming back to that particular point. So it is a wonderful feature which reduces my navigation work. It means you are working on a single document. It is a 90 or 100 or 200 pages document. Sometimes you have to go to page number 101. And again, you have to come back to page number 112 or something like that, where you were making the editing. So this feature is, this shortcut key is wonderfully working for keeping you your work in track and keeping yourself on the right place of the document. So I hope this is clear. So similar to that, if I am changing this table, keeping it before table 6.1. Now, this is original table 2. Okay. This is original table 2 and it should be numbered as 1. So what I need to do must be, remember to use Control P. Coming back, you can see it has got changed. But now it is not changed in my cross reference. This was my original table 6.1. Sorry, data given in 6.2 is the original table 6.1. But here it is still shows that it is 6.2. So what I need to do, Control A, then function key F9, entire table, again entire table, again entire table. So, or it got changed automatically. Let me see. Sorry. Yes, it has got already changed. With the Control P, it has got already changed. So this was 6.1. but it is already changed as 6.2. So this is how our content will be getting updated automatically, and you need not to take care of your list of figures or list of tables. So list of tables can also be created automatically in the similar way as we created this one. Now here I will be writing here as list of tables. Okay, I will just over list of tables. Go to simply references, insert table of figures. Now list of tables and list of figures are inserted from the same point, but here you have to select it table 6 point. Okay, then automatically this will be appearing in front of you. Automatically the page numbers will be taken care of by MS Word. Automatically the captions will be taken care by MS Word. You need not to waste your time and give your document a error-proof look in the end. So I hope it is informative to all the participants. So I'm getting some messages in the chat. Thank you so much for the appreciation. So now let me see the next part of the content. I have to citation, right? Citation and bibliography. Coming back to my work. Now there are two options. I will be directly using the option. Let me explain over here. I will be using and there are a number of software. Do you know what are the different types of referencing? There are two types of referencing, writing the references. One is called endnote referencing, and second is normally author date referencing. So these are basically our normal two commonly used referencing systems. There may be little changes in that. Means some people are writing in the form of numbers, some people are writing in the form of superscripts, some people are writing in the subscripts. That changes may be there, but overall the referencing systems are mainly considered as two types: endnote referencing and author date referencing. So if we are using the some third-party software which works with the your MS Word, so here you can see that there is a tab. Let me annotate over here. You can see this is endnote. This is normally not available in MS Word. Nitro Pro it is also not available. So these two are basically add-ins which I have created after installing the software EndNote. So EndNote software is a wonderful software which helps you to write the references, taking care of that. So how the references can be inserted with the help of that, let us see. Now in this case, let me show the EndNote library first. And let me switch to the window. I'm changing my screen sharing because I need to show you some another. Yeah, I think my window is visible to all. EndNote X9. Yes. Okay. So here what I can do, I have created a library of my papers. This is record number. First paper, second paper, third paper. This is the library. Now these are the various groups which I can create. Actually, this will take a long time. I have to wind up my talk in 10 minutes. That is why I will be directly showing you only the MS Word part of this. Now paper can be seen over here in the library. So all these papers which are visible over here, this will be visible to you as well in your EndNote, in your MS Word, sorry. Suppose you have to write the reference here. You want to mention the reference of this paper at serial number 6, at record number 6. You have to show, suppose this paper. This paper is, let us see the paper, whose paper is this? This is the paper by, simple नाम ले लेते हैं, आसान रहेगा. हाँ, तो Rani M, paper at serial number 11, Rani M, Perumal G. So this is the paper. You can see the PDF file also. So regarding the list of the authors, it is visible here. Year is visible here. Title is visible here. So you can use this feature in MS Word. So let us write down the reference of this. How to call the reference from EndNote? Yeah, go to EndNote. Okay, and there is different options over here. Export, manuscript matcher, like that, right? So there is another option. You have to go to EndNote and sorry, let me type it there. So yes, I will be keeping my cursor at the point where I have to insert the caption. Sorry, not caption, the reference. Then I'll be going back to this. I will be keeping my cursor over here, which paper I want to insert in this. So simply press Alt F2. Not F, sorry. Alt 2, not Alt F2, Alt 2. You have to simply press Alt 2. Just giving some error. Let me change to some other. Okay. The library is updating. So I think there is some problem. Actually, I had created one more reference list at the end. I need to check. Yes. Now you can see here that you will get the same paper which was selected in the EndNote, right? So it is, why did it take so long? Yeah. So we have seen that this reference has been inserted here, and at the end of the, you will find, okay, this was the problem. Actually, this is another library which was already inserted in this. I need to delete these references first. Oh my God, that is why it was taking too long. Please hold on. Yeah. So we had inserted the reference. Now, how I reached to this point? Simply Control Alt Z. Now, this reference has been added. Now, if I will go to the instant formatting on, then automatically the list of citations will be, list of papers will be created at the end of the document automatically. So by using such kind of software, Mendeley is also available, EndNote is also available, a number of other softwares are also available which can be used for your referencing work. So I'm not getting that much time that I could wind up all these things in this particular session. So how much time I'm having right now?
Sir, you have 15 minutes or more. 15 minutes, 50 to 20. You can take.
Okay. 15 to 20 minutes, right? Okay, then it's wonderful. Then I will be able to cover it in the part. Actually, it is taking too long because actually this is already prepared document, and there are number of other options which are means references are already mentioned over here. You can see. Okay, that is why it is taking too long. So this list, this paper, Rani Perumal, right? You can find this entry into the. I will simply press Control Enter, Control clicking over here. Then this paper is available here. You can see Rani M. et al. 2019 post processing of this paper is available here. Let me show you one more example. Suppose here you want to mention one reference. Let me come to the beginning of the document. Yeah, in the first. So suppose here I want to search the reference. I will be pressing Alt 7. Please note down the shortcut key. Alt 7. Alt 7. It is the shortcut key to call the reference. Then in my EndNote library, in my EndNote library, suppose you want to write the reference of this paper, Pishwa, Pishva. Okay. Now coming back to MS Word, when I'm switching my windows, are you able to see both the windows or not?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay. Now I am searching the paper. Now the whatever the library I am having, so this paper is visible here, right? Now here I can simply click on the paper and click on the insert. Then I am inserting the paper over here. So it will be calling the paper from the EndNote library, and it will be inserting the reference over here. Actually, there are too many references I have already added over here. That is why it is taking too long. There is one more option. I will be discussing about that as well. Now it is updating bibliography. Yeah, this is the entry. Now, if I will be pressing Control and clicking on the link, then this entry is here. Now, this is the system which is following the author date system. Suppose at the end of the day, your guide, your supervisor, or you ask your PhD candidate that this is not suitable, you go to the EndNote referencing, then you have to simply go over here and choose numbered. Once you are choosing numbered system, then automatically it will be changing the whole citations within the document, and it will also be updating the bibliography which is available at the end. It is updating. Actually, I forgot to remove all those already mentioned references. That is why it is taking too long. Just wait a minute, it is updating. Yeah. Now you can see that it has got changed into number. Now let us see where this number is placed right now. Now you can see that this paper, which was placed according to the alphabetically according to the names of the author. Now I have changed the style of referencing, so it is automatically coming at the first number, because this is the first paper which I have cited in the document. So it is automatically shifting the paper to the first position. So I can immediately switch off between the different styles. Even I can tell you that if you have to submit the paper to a reputed journal as Xavier Journal or Springer Journal, then their endnote styles are available. Whatsoever the styles are available here, you can change your styles according to your requirement as well, right? So here, whatsoever the change you want to make, that can be made in the. Now coming to this, how to create this library in the EndNote. So let me again open one window. ScienceDirect.com. So I need to show it to you as well. Let me change the screen sharing. Yeah, my web browser is visible to all. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So suppose I am searching some of the papers, suppose on erosion or any of the fields. Just go here, go there, and this is a list of papers. The PDF is available, suppose for the time being. I will be downloading this paper. Download PDF. Okay. Suppose I have downloaded this paper from the web. The paper has got downloaded. Now, how to take this paper to this library? I am coming to the EndNote library. There is an option for file. Then there is an option for import. Then go to import file. Then there is a dialog box for import file. Click on choose. Right. So where my paper is located, let me copy the path. It must be there in the downloads. So I have copied the path from the another window. Yeah, this is the paper. I will be clicking on this. Just click on import. Be sure that while you are importing a file, your internet is on. Your internet is working on the system. Otherwise, it will not. Now, this is the next entry in the library. Okay. So you can see this is the paper. This is the details of the author, year, title, name of journal, volume, issue, pages, whatsoever the data is available with the Elsevier. It is updated automatically in the library of EndNote. Now, this can be taken to any groups. You can create some groups over here. I have created here PKJ collection. So this paper is coming here. Now, if I want to cite this paper in my work, then no need to write the names of the author and so and so and so and so in your text. You simply, what we can do, let me reduce the number of citations in this. Actually, there are so many things MS Word. Right now, I am looking into it, which need to be discussed as well for polishing your presentation part of your research report. Actually, I'm just copying and pasting as a simple text over here because it will reduce the time it is taking to update the references. I have simply pasted the in the form of text on. So now, suppose I want to mention the same paper that I have shown you, Anderson Calden. Earlier, it was not available in my library, but now I have added this paper from Xavier in my library. Suppose I want to mention it over here. So what I will be pressing? I will be pressing Alt 7, not F7, it is Alt 7. So the name of the author was Anderson, Anderson. So I will be finding the paper. It is now shown in the library in the search. Insert. You can see it is quickly inserted in this. Now, where is the paper in the references? In the references, you will find the entry. Okay. Suppose I switch it, go back to this. Again, I create a cite a paper over here. There is Alt 7. Okay, there is another paper, Tillman. Suppose this paper I want to mention over here, Tillman, Tillman. I will search it out. Suppose sometimes we write the references as a author date. So here I can write it as insert and display as author year. So you can see over here that author man Tillman so and so also reported the similar work. This is the way we write the reference. If we want to write in the form of author date, then the reference is put in the bracket and their surname is written in the beginning. So this is how, let us see the list entry in the list of references. You will see the entry, third entry is there in the references. So I hope it is quite easy to work in such kind of document. So once you are creating your references like this, and you are able to cite number of references. Suppose you are shifting this reference in between 1 and 2. Let me go here. Then automatically you will see that it will be updating the references as 2. It was earlier was put at 3. Now, but now it is placed at number 2. The automatically the sequence in the reference list in the bibliography will again be changed automatically. So you need not to worry about this. You just focus on your work, and EndNote and MS Word will take care of all these work. So this is all about. I think I will not be, because MS Excel will take another 1.5 hours. So it will not be possible for me to discuss anything from MS Excel in this lecture. So among the participants, if there are any queries from you, you can ask me.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah.
जैसे यहाँ पे इंपोर्ट फाइल किया अभी आपने एल्सवेयर या कोई, तो ये सभी वेब ब्राउजर से सपोर्ट करते हैं सभी फॉर्मेट को? कुछ पेपर हैं जो अलग फॉर्मेट में हो सकते हैं?
No. Actually, there is some we call it as metadata related to any file.
जी
Okay.
जी.
In Xavier, in the recent paper, if you will search the papers of year, suppose 1986 or 1980 or 19 or 2000 even. So if you will be importing that file, then in that case, let me do that also. let me import some another kind of such file.
क्योंकि जो मेन है वो तो वो डाटा ही फिट करना है वो
या सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम वही है.
तो
लेकिन currently one more thing. Suppose let me switch over to this window. Now by chance this paper was PDF file was available to me. Suppose this paper it is not available to me free of cost. So I need the access to this file. I can open this file. Now it is asking me to purchase the PDF. Suppose right now the PDF file is not available with me, but I have seen the abstract, and from abstract I could find something interesting which you need to cite in your paper. In that case, how to how to import such kind of file in your EndNote. So in that case, what you can do, you can go to site. There are number of options for the different software. So export citation to text, export citation to good text, export citation to RIS. Then now this is the file format which is accepted by the EndNote library. So you just click over here. So once you are clicking over here, this file is downloaded. You can see this over here. This file has got downloaded.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now, what you need to do, you have to simply click on this. It means I mean to say you have to simply double click on the file. Let me do the same. So first of all, let us see. This library is having all references. Total 15 papers are there, right? And I have to another 16th paper, the PDF file of which is not available to me. I have just downloaded the RIS file of that. I am just double clicking on the file, and you will see that it has got
16 number.
16 number. Okay. Now in 16 number, you will find all the entries over here. The name of the author are available here. Year is available, title is available, journal, volume. So many things are available here, right? But attached PDF is not available here because you have not imported the PDF file. You have just imported the metadata of the file. The data which is there with the reference that you have imported in the file. So with the help of this, now you can also see here that the symbol of attachment, the clip symbol is not available here. See here.
File symbol is not there.
The file symbol is not there, right? So this is how you can import the references. So these files are available in the Springer, with the Elsevier, with many of, even we are also providing, means we are running our journal, International Journal of Surface Engineering and Material Technology. We are providing such RIS files for our papers as well. Okay. So anything apart from this?
जो हमारे आप PDF फाइल में भी जो पेपर रहते हैं उनको भी सिंपल आप अपलोड करके इंपोर्ट करके इसमें
कर सकते हैं, but metadata will not be available. Let me show you that example also. I am just importing one file. Go to file. Let me first choose the file where it is lying. Okay, yeah, in the same point it is lying. Yeah, go to file, then go to import, then file, then choose. In the download, this is one file which is not any file having any metadata. Open the file, import. Now you will see that there is no author, nothing is there in this file. Now what you can do here, you have to see the file, actual file, you have to see the file. Then you have to make the entry Kumar, comma, Pradeep, right? Enter Sidhu, comma, B.S. These are
manually
the
we have to fill.
Manually. Then press Control S will save the changes, and all the saved changes will be visible in the list of the files, list of the reference.
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay. So this is your library that can be imported to your PDF Word file. Now, one thing more, whatsoever the references you have added in your Word file, this entry you can see in the MS Word document file symbol is over here. You can see. Let me show this entry in EndNote. This is the entry in the EndNote. The file which you have opened. It is showing the number of references that has been used. 3 references have been used from this EndNote file, EndNote list of the papers. So what are these references? This is record number 4, this is record number 14, this is record number 15. So this list is also available in the EndNote library. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So apart from this, please, you are most welcome with your queries, because otherwise there is no purpose of me speaking for 1.5 hours or about quarter to 2 hours. So I think the queries are settled now. If there is any more queries, please, most welcome.
I think, sir, no, there is no query.
Okay.
So thank you very much, sir. Thank you. This is very informative talk. Thank you very much for sharing your valuable time. Thank you.
Thanks to the organizers and the participants who listened to me very carefully, and I am quite happy enough that I could get many queries related to the work I have shared with you. So I think it will be helpful to all the participants in the research writing. Actually, I was in a crunch that either I should discuss all these things or not. Most of the times it happens that whatsoever you are discussing, all the participants are already knowing this. So I was not knowing about the present level of your knowledge, whether you were using all these features in MS Word or not. So that is why I had to send one message in the group, in your group yesterday, so as to let we come to know that which part should I cover in the lecture. So some other time, definitely I would love to discuss the MS Excel part. So that is also a wonderful software which is helping the researchers in handling the data, huge amount of data. Number of options are available. Condition formatting is there. Match and index commands are there. Data filtering automatically, how it can be done. So there are number of features of MS Excel which helps the researchers in their search work. So thanks for patient listening, and thanks to the organizer for inviting me to this platform and providing me the opportunity to share my experiences with the august audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. There are a number of requests for the video recording. We will share with the participants video recording of your lecture. It is also shared with on YouTube.
Okay.
And link will be sent to participants at the end of the FDP.
That's wonderful, because otherwise, suppose someone is missing some part of the lecture, so they at the later stage they will be able to see that how to cover up that part.
Yes, sir.
So
sure,
thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.